Okay, let's go. Hello, Bots and Books fans, this is Scorp1701, and tonight we have something very special to take a look at. For tonight, we are going to be looking at the Atari 2600 Plus Pac-Man edition. Yes, the Atari 2600 Plus. It's an actual game system. Now, I know we usually just do toys, but this is going to be something I think would be really cool. This came out in September. It was produced and shipped. It has come to my doorstep, and we are going to take a look at it. Now, for those of you who do not know, the Atari was a game system back in the 70s, and it did really well until Nintendo and Sega Genesis and Neo Geo and various others came and knocked it out of prominence, but it has still managed to hang on throughout the years by putting out different editions, and you can still find some Ataris today at those classic game shops, and you can find plug-and-play joysticks with a lot of games loaded into them. But this is a brand new offering from Atari itself, the Atari 2600 Plus Pac-Man edition, and it is going to be so cool to take a look at. So, jumping right into this thing, taking a look at the box. It's a nice, large, rectangular box. You have Atari 2600 Plus here, Pac-Man edition with some Pac-Man graphics and video game console. Includes wireless CX40 Plus joystick, which is that thing. And you can see the video game console here, which is nice and a bright yellow, but we'll get closer look at that when we get it out of the box. You have Atari Plus platform. You have Pac-Man double feature game cartridge included. So that is really neat. We're going to actually play some Pac-Man tonight. Coming to the top of the packaging, you just have the Atari 2600 logo there with Pac-Man edition. You have video game console, and then you have the Ghost and Pac-Man eating a couple of them, and then you have this cool little sticker here, and this is really cool. This is very important. This says compatible with the 2600 and the 7800 games. So if you have Atari 2600 games and 7800 games, this will play them both, and being able to be backward compatible in today's day and age is very, very cool. All right, coming to the side of the box, you just have a nice Atari logo there. Coming to the other side, same Atari logo there. Coming to the bottom of the box, it was love at first bite. Da, 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 da. Wasn't that the first? Wasn't that the Miss Pac-Man logo? I don't know. This is regular Pac-Man. I don't know. All right. Coming around to the back of the packaging, you do get some cool read-ups of this game system. I will scroll in. You could pause the video, read all that coolness to your heart's content. You got some credits for the box down here. You got what the actual game cartridge and the controller looks like. And then you have some screenshots of the game. Now, the 7800 is more close to what you would remember being Pac-Man, whereas the 2600 is, oh my god, what is that? And then you have some other controllers that you can purchase that do not come with this system. You only get the yellow one with the system, but you do get joysticks that look like all the other Ghosts, and you have some credits for the box here, and a cool barcode, and I will scroll in on that for my barcode buddies who love the barcodes. That is so neat. And now we will scroll out, and we will take a look at this awesome video game system out of the box in just a moment, but we will also be taking a look tonight at the CX40 Plus wireless joystick Ghost Edition Blinky, and this is going to be the red one, and you see it comes in its own little box, and you have the joystick there, and you see that it is wireless. You have the Atari symbol there. On the top of the box you have Pac-Man again chasing after the ghosts. On the right side you have Blinky, and this is the leader of the hunt. His eyes are always on the prize. Coming around, happy hunting, and you got some different languages and some read up of things, so I will scroll in there. If you want to take a close look, let me focus in, and you can pause the video, read that to your heart's content, and we will be moving out. On the other side of the box, you can see that has all of the other joysticks. We're already going to take a look at Pac-Man and Blinky tonight, but you could purchase Clyde, Inky, and Pinky on the site if you are so inclined to do so. On the bottom of the box, you just have some credits for the box and a barcode. Again, I will scroll in, take a quick look at that if you're so inclined. Might help you find it, but all you gotta do is go to Atari.com. I'm not sure these are being sold in stores, but if they are, you can try to use that barcode to find them. So anyway, that is what we're going to be taking a look at tonight. The awesome game console and the controller. So without further ado, let's get this thing out of the box and see how classic it really is. And here we have the Atari 2600 Plus Pac-Man Edition out of the packaging. And out of the packaging, it comes with everything you see here, which is not, unfortunately, everything you need to actually play it. So we'll get into that a little bit later, because we're going to go over all of this cool stuff that's in the box, and we're also going to go ahead and take out the red controller so that we have them both. And this is going to be so much fun. So let's go over what we got in the box. And taking a look at our cables that come with the Atari 2600 Plus Pac-Man Edition, you have your standard HDMI cable, and this is really easy. It will just plug into the back of your system and then the back of your television, unlike back in the day where you had to have this entire other thing that you had to screw onto the back of your television and slide up and down to go from TV to video game and then plug things into it. It was just a big mess. This is a lot easier, and thank goodness for modernized input devices. Alright, the next couple of cords that we have are going to be your charging cord and your power cord. Now these are the exact same cord. It is a USB-C type cord. Now a lot of you have these to charge your cell phones with, but this one you'll just plug into the back of the Atari system, and then one end will go into your controller until it gets fully charged enough for you to be able to use the wireless function. So that is fun. It only comes with one for charging purposes, so if you have another controller, it will come with one as well. Now the second USB-C cord is for the power cord. Now this will go into the back of your system, and you will need to plug this other end into a charge block. Now, unfortunately, for some reason, they decided that they were not going to include a charge block in this set. So, you will have to go to the store and pick up a charge block. Now, you can get these at the Dollar Tree, and they're only like $1.25, and they're very inexpensive, but it's still annoying that they didn't throw this in the box. So you can, if you don't want to go out to the store, you could use one that you got plugged up charging your phone or some other device. And what you'll do is just put this end into the charge block and plug it up, and then just insert the C end into the back of the console, and you'll be good to go. Again, very annoying. Make sure you have one of these power blocks before you start messing with this. And that is going to be our cords. All right, moving on. And that will bring us to the awesome cartridge and the instruction manual. So it is set up to look like the Atari 78 7800 game with Pac-Man double feature and nice artwork on the front of both the instruction manual and the cartridge. So take a look at the instruction manual first. It's really nice and thick. The first 14 pages are basically a love story to Pac-Man and how it came to be, and then you go into a little bit about the Pac-Man 7800 and how to set the settings on it. And then finally, that will bring you to the Pac-Man 2600 version, and you'll have the different game types you could do with that when it comes to settings and such. So there is a lot more to this than just one little game. So that is really neat, and this instruction manual will help you to get to the different settings that you're looking for. All right, coming to the cartridge itself, it's packed in a nice little sleeve. I like that, bringing it out. It is your standard Atari game cartridge, black plastic. You got the same design here on the front cover. On the bottom, you got Pac-Man double feature, nothing on the sides. On the back, you do have this little setting tab system, and this will help you turn the game from the 7800 to the 2600. If all the tabs are facing up, then it's going to be on the 7800. If you move this first one down, that will turn the game to the 2600. So that's really easy to remember. Just move the first one up or down to get whichever game you want. So that is really neat. All right, and that is going to be your game and your manual. Moving on. And that brings us to these cool controllers. Now, we did see the box for the red controller earlier, but when you open up the game console box, you get this cool box, and this is the box that the yellow controller came with. And as you can see, it's done in a nice black, and you have the Pac-Man map all put on the box there. You have Atari 2600 Plus, and you have Pac-Man Edition right there on the left side of the box. The maze carries through. On the right side of the box, the maze again carries through, and there's nothing on the bottom, nothing on the top of the box, and there's nothing on the back of the box. So that is really neat, and that is a cool box to hold your controller. Now, if you want a second yellow controller to go along with your first, you can purchase it at Atari.com, and it will come in a regular box like this, except it will have Pac-Man on it. But anyway, that is neat. Taking a look at the controllers themselves, they are done in your classic Atari type controller. The Pac-Man one here is all yellow, and you have some Pac pellets and some little dots around the base of the control stick. You got your regular red button, and at the top of your controller you have a Pac-Man. That is really neat. On the other sides of the controller, there's usually nothing there except when you get to the back, and this is going to be where you put your charge port in, and that will charge it up. This little button here activates the sync signal, so when you hit that, it will light up and try to connect to these little dongles here. And what a dongle is this will connect to the back of the Atari. This is the DB9 dongle, and you can see it has a Atari port system right here with all the little circles that will just plug into the back, and then it will connect with the controller, and then you're good to go. Now, this is a USB dongle, and this will work if you want to use your computer and put it into the back of your computer and not use the Atari system. So it's very neat that they gave us two of these, but chances are you're not going to be needing this one if you're just going to use the system. You'll just need this one with the black. And it's the same thing with the red ones here. You got your two red dongles for your PC or your console system, and then you have the controller, which is done all in red, and you got your same Pac pellets around here, and the top of the controller you have Blinky, and he looks so cute. Little Blinky with his little eyes. I'm scrolling there. That is really neat. So you could go, have them chasing each other. And each of the ghost controllers have their little ghost on top of them. So that is really neat. I like these little controllers. They are a good size, and I think they'll be good to hold on to when you are playing your games. All right? And that is going to be your controllers. Moving on. And here we have the Atari 2600 Plus console itself. The Pac-Man edition is obviously done in a bright yellow to denote Pac-Man. And speaking of, here you have Pac-Man here eating some Pac pellets, and then you have the ghost chasing him, and then you have the Atari logo there. It's very nicely done. And for dimension-wise, from this end to this end, you are looking at 10.5 inches across. Coming to the side, you have 7.25 inches across, and then you have 3 inches all the way to the top of the paneling up here, and that is really cool. Coming to the top of the console, we can see that there are a few different switches up here at the top, and we'll zoom in. So the first one over here is going to be your power switch. It's on and off. Then you have your TV type, which is color and black and white. You have your cartridge insert right here. Next up, you have game select, and this is basically just a toggle switch that for the cartridge. And then you have game reset here. And that is a standard look for all the Ataris that I've ever played with. And on the side, you have nothing. On the other side, you have nothing. On the bottom of the panel, you have a cool little Atari trademark credit sticker. And then you have some more copyright on the bottom of the console. Coming around to the back of the console, you do have a few different ports here. First off, you have a ratio port. Let's scroll in there so you can take a quick look. And this is going to have different ratios for your TV. You got 16, 9, and then 4, 3. And then you have your controller toggle port where you can put your controller here. You have a difficulty switch. So if you want to play difficulty, it will be advanced, or switch it to B for your basic. You have your HDMI port. You have, again, your difficulty switch for the left controller toggle port, and the power plug. So this is where the cord will come out and plug into a power block and then into the wall. So yes, that is a cool looking console, and there is a few little things about this console that you can see when you just plug it up. So I am going to apply some power to this, and you're going to see that there is a light up feature to it. So let me get this cord out here and plug into the back right here. Just plug this up, and when you do that, this bottom panel will illuminate. You can't really tell, so let's turn the lights down a little bit so you can actually see these illumination. So yeah, look at that. That is really neat. You got the different colored Ghost and Pac-Man there, and when you turn it on by toggling the first switch up, the lights will go a little brighter. So it's really cool. I like that. And there you go. There you got the Pac pellets, and it's really lit up there. I like that. All right, so let's bring the lights back on. Up. All right, and that is going to be your console. Moving on. And this is what your video game system is going to look like, all wired up. So you got your game cartridge in there. Turn around to the back. You got your dongles for your yellow controller and your red controller. You have your power connection port here. Remember, you got to get your own power block, which is a bummer, but it will look like this once you get it all connected. And then you have your HDMI cable right here. So yes, that is all really cool, and we are good to go. So let's go find a TV, hook this up, and get our pack on. Alright, Bots and Books fans, we have the Atari hooked up. We've got the controller synced. Now all we have to do is turn it over to the TV. Hey, there I am. And turn on this awesome console as we go here. Turn that on, and we will let the TV do its thing. Aha, Atari! That is really neat. I'm going to turn off some lights so we don't get a lot of glare. So we'll see what that comes on. And I will grab this controller right here. and we will see it start up. Aha! There it is. That is the old-fashioned board. Wow, look at that thing. And I hope this comes across really well because, I don't know, it's a TV, and I'm recording on a TV, and that's not normally the best kind of thing to do. So, anyway, let's play the game. Alright, Bots and Books fans, there was a little bit of technical difficulties, but I think we got it now. So, this is the original Atari 2800 Pac-Man, and it doesn't look anything like your regular Pac-Man, and I'm sure a lot of people were disappointed when they got this home and started playing with it, and it was not what they expected. But let's take a look. So, in order to start it up, what we will do is hit the little red button on the control stick, and it will start. And they will come. And you gotta, oh, they got me. Golly, they're fast. All right, pay attention. All right, down. Hey, this one's got the bottom tunnel. That's fun. All right, go, 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 Pac-Man. Go, 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 go. All right, little monsters, here we go. Get them. Run, you curs. You tell them I'm coming. And Heck is coming with me! No! Okay, so it's very hard to determine if they're still under the power of the Pac pellet, obviously. Oh no, oh no. Go, 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 go. Woo, this is gonna be tough. Alright, I'm gonna go on this side of the board here. Go, go, go. Alright, wait. Okay. So I don't know, it's okay, I guess. They're gonna eat me alive because I'm really no good at this Pac-Man, but and the noise, and it's kind of very old and archaic looking. There we go. If I can get, I'm going to try to beat this board. If not, we'll just move on to the 7800, which was a lot. Oh no, yeah, I died. Alright, so that's how it ends for me on that particular one. Let's get to the Pac-Man 7800. Now this looks a little better, more recognizable. At least you got the blue Pac-Man double feature up there. Ah yes, that is your classic board. Alright, now let's try to start this one. You will hit the red button, and then you got some options. You can go 1 player or 2 player. You can do as many lives as 5. You can do random mazes. I don't know what that means. Start cherries, or have different fruits to start with, and then speed, normal, speed up, or fast. So let's do normal, cherries, all regular settings, and hit start. Like the music, standard music. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We're packing now. Woo! Pack, 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 pack. Oh, oh, oh dear. Oh, Pinky got me. Dang it. Oh well, try to outrun him. Let's go some more. I got 2 more lives left. I had this game in the basement of my... that's what I get for talking. But anyway, I had Miss Pac-Man in the basement of my dormitory when I was in college, so I got pretty good at it. But I'm using actually a remote control now instead of a built-in joystick, which gave you a little more movement. Go, 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 go. Oh, go, 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 go. Almost, come on. Come on, me again now. Oh, they say Blinky is the one that always goes after you, but apparently Pinky's kicking my butt. Oh no, they had me. Alrighty. Well, there you go, Bots and Books fans. That is going to be the 7800 Pac-Man. That is an awesome update from the 2800. So let's see about some other Atari games that I have in my library. And Bots and Books fans, this is one of my favorites. This is called Berserk from 1982. And basically, you are this little man, and you are running around, and you are trying to shoot these little monsters. And you don't want to touch the walls, because if you do, you get zapped. And so you'll just go around, you clear a board, and then you can go through these little tunnels and find more. Now, they do eventually start shooting at you. and they start to get fast, but they also run into walls, so sometimes they're stupid. Ah! And the bullets aren't that fast, so... Ah! So you point and shoot whichever way you want to go. I love this game. Ah! So, yeah. Ah! Okay, well, that's what happens when you run into a wall. Oh, gosh. Ah! 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 Okay, come on. Ah! Oh! So you can get this diagonal shot sometimes. Oh, come on. Oh! Yeah, alright, that's fun. Alright, let's go to a new game after I kill this guy. Oh, he's walking. Ah, take that. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's see what else we got. And now, Bots and Books fans, this is a very classic game called Asteroids. And this is where you are in the middle of this asteroid field. And you're not starting. This might be one of the games you have to actually reset the game. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. Alright, so you'll move your little ship and shoot the bigger asteroids, and they'll come into the little asteroids, and then they'll start getting off course and start running into you. So you need to move your ship, but unfortunately, as minute you start moving your ship, you'll lose control because it's very hard to manage. Uh-oh, ship! Another ship! It was a spaceship. It was a monster. Alright. Well, 2 lives left. Ah! Spinning roll and attack. Oh, there's another ship. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, I got him. Oh, stop. Go the other way. Oh, crash. That's fun. Of course, every time you start to go, you're basically not going to be able to stop, I guess. Gotcha. So, and once you clear a level, all the asteroids, then you go to a second level, and then you get all these other things. Oh, there I died. Oh, goodness. Whew. These older games were very hard for what they were. Alright, Asteroid. That was very fun. Let's see if I got some more. And this one is called Demon Attack. Oh, I loved this game. You kept having to shoot these little aliens that were coming and trying to lay eggs on you, which was kind of annoying. I guess they were missiles, but they always reminded me of eggs. So here they go. And they would get different colors. So this is, again, one of my favorites. You and your little eggs. Yeah! Ha ha! Come here, you. Yeah! Gotcha! I don't know if there's actually an end to any Atari game, but I got really close to this one, I think. Alright. Shows you how my hand-eye coordination is. It stinks. Yeah! Ha-ha! Doing pretty good. Oh, now they got lasers. Yeah, I remember the laser guys. This is tough. But again, I could play this game for a while. And, oh, now I get blowed up because I'm talking too much. Oh, dang it, got blowed up again. Yeah, here we go. Woo! I should shoot the lower ones first. They actually shoot at you. Oh, green, they're fast. Oh, blew me up. Oh, hey, that's not fair. That's called camping. Don't even get like 3 seconds of invulnerability here. Come on now. I got you. And now they break into little birds that try to poop on you. This is very annoying. But yeah, this was a fun game. And then they start, if you shoot the birds, and shoot their partners, they'll start flying down and fluttering at you. Come on. Come on. Oh, alright. That's it. That was a fun game. One of my favorites. Demon Attack. And finally, Bought Some Books fans, to show off what this Atari 2600 Plus can do, we have the legendary Combat, the two-player game where you are fighting with tanks. Oh, hang on. You're fighting through mazes and bigger mazes, and you have invisible tanks, and then you have planes, you have little planes, you have no cloud cover, you have multiple planes, big planes versus little planes, you have jets, and no cloud cover jets, basically a whole lot of other stuff. And I've enlisted Queen Bravo to help us play a game really quickly. So, Queen Bravo, what do you want to play, tanks or planes?
Tanks.
Alright, we want tanks, and this straight up would just be too easy. Let's go to the big map. Alright. So, all we gotta do is just find each other and shoot each other. You got it, Queen Bravo?
Got it.
Alright, here we go. You're red, I'm blue.
Ah, I can't move this thing.
Da, 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 da.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
You might indeed.
Ah, I can't get this thing to go.
Come closer. Yes.
I don't want it to. You won't let me go where I want to go.
Well, this is the joys of 8-bit gaming.
Oh my gosh, this is awful.
So to go forward, you have to hit up. To go backward, I don't know how you go backwards. Oh, twist, but forward is up. Oh.
This is so hard.
And that will knock you all the way across the other side of the board.
I can't get out of the corner. Okay. Oh, wrong way. Turn around, turn around. You totally let me win right there.
No, I did not.
You let me pass.
Die!
Just keep dying everywhere I go.
Come on. You almost got me. Oh, dang it. Yeah,
You
right
let
into that
me
one.
get you that time. You can't just be letting me kill you.
No, I'm not letting you kill me. Oh, whoa. Did you see that? I just phased through a wall. That's crazy.
Did you know you could do that?
No, it was, I think it was a glitch. Move forward a little bit. Yeah. You're not supposed to do it.
Well, I don't think I meant to. I can't seem to,
I think it's 5. Whoever gets the 5 first wins. Yeah, you really should have gone the other way.
Yeah, I tried. It didn't work.
All right. And that is... Oh, is there more? No. All right. Time ran out. So I guess there's a time limit, and you go as long as you can. So that is 5-1. You want to play again? Something else? You want to play planes, maybe?
No, this was fun.
That was fun?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Lots of Books fans, that was Combat. Very much fun. And that is going to be a sampling of the different games that the Atari 2600 Plus can play. These are the original 2600 games, but you can also play the 7800 game. So thank you very much, Queen Bravo, for helping us out.
Yeah,
and that is going to be the games. Moving on. And this has been the Atari 2600 Plus Pac-Man edition. And this was such a cool little blast from the past to take a look at. It is not really a blast from the past because it's brand new, updated with HDMI cables and dongle switches for your wireless controllers. So yes, it is an updated version of your Atari 2600 or 7800 and however you want to look at it. And I know a lot of people will be saying, well, that's crazy. Why do you want to buy one of those when you could buy a plug and play? I don't know why I got this. Queen Bravo asked me the same question of why would I spend the money on something like this? Because, I don't know, it is just neat. Okay, it's like going back in time, but not really. And you're playing the old game that you used to play, holding the controller, and you got the buttons and the switches on the console, and it just takes me back to when I was a little kid, especially playing those old games that I played tonight that I haven't played in so many years. I remember sitting with my brother, and we were playing combat, just trying to kill each other hundreds of different ways, and the demon attack games with the girl down the street. Oh, it was so fun playing that. And yeah, it just brings back a whole bunch of memories. So that's kind of why I wanted to buy this version. And I am very happy with my purchase. And so to reiterate what we reviewed tonight, we reviewed the standard Atari 2600 Plus Pac-Man edition, which came with the controller, the console, and Pac-Man double feature that included Pac-Man 2600 and Pac-Man 7800, which is the normal version of Pac-Man. We also reviewed the Blinky controller, which is red and came with the neat little ghost on top of the control stick design. You can get this in various ways when you go to Atari.com. You could get the standard set, you could get the standard set with all the controllers, you could get the standard set with a lot of different video games. So there is just a lot of options when you go to Atari.com to pick this up. And if you don't want to buy brand new games, because the games will go for $35 a piece, as you saw, it plays the old games. So check online, because there are some classic game shops that will sell these games for about $5 a piece. But it's depends on you how you want to build your collection, if you want to build your collection of Atari games. So that is going to be your Atari 2600 Plus Pac-Man edition. If you are looking for this particular set, you can find it online right now at Atari.com, and the standard Atari 2600 Plus Pac-Man edition will run you $170, and you could add on additional controllers. Each controller, like Blinky there, will go for $40 a piece, and then you could add the different games for $35. Alright, and that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look at the Atari 2600 Plus Pac-Man edition. I may try to get some other reviews out for you this week, because I know this wasn't a toy review, but it was still pretty cool nonetheless. But as we get closer to Christmas, Queen Bravo has put me on a buying freeze, which means I can't really go out and buy toys like I want to, but I do have a few ones I have been holding in reserve for just this type of occasion. So we might do a series before the end of the year. I'm not sure. I gotta see what my work schedule is and what my time's looking like, because there's a lot of stuff that goes into the end of the year, and I don't know how much time I will have. But anyway, guys, that's it. I hope you have a great night. And until next time, keep playing.